The man who believes no one is off limits. Vladimir Putin is the kind of man who treats human beings the way he treats countries. If it's smaller, weaker, or can't fight back, he thinks he's entitled to it. That's the core of him. Strip away the propaganda, the macho photo ops, the ice bath mysticism. You're left with a man whose entire life is built on one belief. Nothing is off limits for him. Not land, not money, not lives, not teenagers. And that's why the allegation that he carried on with a 17-year-old calendar girl fits him like a glove. Not because we needed more proof he's predatory, but because it's exactly the kind of thing a man like him does when he thinks the rules don't apply. A teen handpicked from a propaganda project, delivered to his residence like a state-sponsored gift. Financial favors, special treatment, quiet, controlled access. The industrial machinery of the Kremlin used to court a girl who hadn't even lived long enough to buy a drink in half the world. This is not a man with a private life. This is a man who sees youth as a disposable commodity he can pluck from the empire he built. He preaches traditional values, family, morality, purity, while surrounding himself with women young enough to be his daughters, and in some cases, dangerously close to young enough to be called children in half the civilized world. He demands loyalty, he buys silence, he elevates people from nothing to multimillionaires. If they say yes, and he buries anyone who says no. He treats partners the way he treats oligarchs. Reward the compliant, erase the inconvenient, and then he dares to posture as the global defender of virtue. He dares to attack the West for corrupting youth, while allegedly bringing a teenager into his private orbit like she was another state asset he could use and discard. He dares to act like he's the moral backbone of civilization, while the journalists who exposed his teenage lover had to flee the country to survive. Putin is not a guardian of values. He is not a father figure to his nation. He is not a man of honor, culture, or restraint. He is a man who believes he owns people. He is a man who sees boundaries as something for other men, not for him. He is a man who looks at a 17-year-old girl and sees opportunity, not innocence. A predator wearing a president's suit. A man who mistakes fear for respect. A man who thinks youth is his playground. A man who thinks women and girls exist to be curated, arranged, gifted, transferred, and silenced. This is not strength. This is rot. Rot at the center of a regime. Rot at the center of a man. Rot that trickles down into every institution he touches. The truth always leaks, whether from a dissident journalist, a leaked email, a frightened insider, or one girl who grew up and realized what had been done to her. Men like Putin think they're immortal, but their reputations crumble the second we stop pretending their depravity is just politics.